Okay, we had to finish 4.5 from yesterday. Refresher on how to do these. I'm just going to pick one. Look at number 1. The easiest way to do this is first make a table. So these tables look a little different from the ones we've been used to because they're sideways instead of up and down. I'm just going to make them up and down. They're exactly the same thing. So X and Y. So the numbers they're using down here are they go by 2s. So I'm going to use those exact same numbers. I'm going to go use 0, 2, 4, those kind of numbers. As long as you have 2 of the same numbers, that's correct. That should solve everything for you. So first number I'm going to use is 0. So when you put 0 in here, y is equal to 0 plus 6. You see that that is equal to 6. So you can put a 6 there. The next number is use 2. So y is equal to 2 plus 6. You see that's 8. So I need to find a table that has 0, 6 and 2, 8. So you look at this one, 0, 6, 2, 8. So that means it's T. So this one has 0, 6, but 2 is not paired with 8. That's why it's not that one. Same thing with this one. 0 is with 6, but 2 is with 7. So not that one either. So that means number 1, the table for number 1 is T. Okay, so for the graph, so we have negative 2 and 4. I will always advise you, always start with the 0. 0 is the easiest one to start with. So look for something that has 0, negative 6. So C has 0, negative 6 here. Is there any other one? Or we need 0, positive 6. D has 0, positive 6 right there. F has 0, positive 6 right there. And E has 0, positive 6 right there. So we got to find out which one it is. Here's another thing you can look at. Negative 2 and 4. So look at E. Negative 2 here. So these are kind of weird, but this is 2. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in negative 2, we're at negative 5 for this graph. Therefore, this one cannot be the one we're looking for. Let's look at this one. We need negative 2, positive 4. So here's negative 2. So again, this is 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So at negative 2, do we get a positive? We did get a 4 there. So then F is going to be our graph. So if you're comfortable with doing all the tables first and then doing the graph, that's perfectly fine. Or you can do them at the same time. Okay, we do a couple more. Okay, and let's do one with the fractions. Number 5. So first we make a table. So 0 or X and Y. I'm always going to start with 0. 0 is the easiest number to start with. So Y is equal to 1/2 times 0 minus 6. 1/2 times 0 is 0 minus 6, and that is going to be negative 6. Okay, and I'm going to go to 2. So Y is equal to 1/2 times 2 minus 6. 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1 minus 6 is a negative 5. So this is negative 5. So now I'm going to go look for a table that has 0, negative 6, and 2, negative 5. So here you see 0, negative 6, 2, negative 5. So that one's your answer. You see here you have 0, negative 6, but 2 is with negative 4. So that cannot be your answer. Same thing here. That's a positive 6. So then our answer is going to be S for our table. Okay, let's go look at which graph it belongs to. So we're looking at S. Remember, first thing I said, always look for the 0. 0, negative 6. So this one has 0, negative 6 right there. This one has 0, negative 6. So 2 to choose from. Okay, so they both have 0, negative 6. Let's look at the next one. Okay, next one says 2, negative 5. So here's 2. So again, this is 2. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. So these are all negatives. So at 2, here's 2. You see our point is at 2, negative 5 right there. So then that means that A is your graph for this one. I know this is a little tricky and confusing, but find the tables. If you find the tables, you can find the graphs. Okay, we'll do one more. Let's do number 8. So make a table. Your x and your y. Always start with 0. So y is equal to 0 minus 3. So that's negative 3. Okay, choose 2. The reason I'm going by 0 and 2 again is because these graphs are going by 0 or going by 2s and not 1s. So I put 2 in there. So y is equal to 2 minus 3. And that's going to be negative 1. So now we need to go look for a table that's 0, negative 3, and 2, negative 1. So I'm looking, so I already use S, and I already use T. So I'm looking for 0, negative 3, 2, negative 1. That's a 0, positive 3, so that can't be it. Right here, 0, negative 3, 2, negative 1. So it's going to be Z. And then now we just got to go look for the graph. So our table says, and like I said, again, always start with the 0. 0, negative 3. So which one has 0, negative 3? This one has 0, negative 3 right there. Looks like that's the only one with 0, negative 3. And just to verify, the next one is 2, negative 1. Here's 2, negative 1 right there. So yes, G is the right one for that. Okay, so try first step, make a table, and then you can find your graph.